Bundesliga bonus round, Werder Bremen v Frankfurt.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Very Biased Opinions. Yes, it is a one-off midweek classic in the Bundesliga, so we can all be caught up and on the same number of match days. It is Werder Bremen versus Eintracht Frankfurt. It is a huge game at the bottom of the league. I'm not going to dwell on it any longer. I'm not going to hold Thomas back any longer. Thomas, just dive straight into this game.
Werder Bremen versus Eintracht Frankfurt.
Yep, Tom, I know what you want to talk about, and I'm already ready and clenching myself. So you go and talk about your beloved Frankfurt.
It's a huge result. Kamada watch has come good. 2 goals in 2 games, I think, or maybe an assist in the first. He has been nothing short of sensational. Daichi Kamada, the man with a plan. Japanese's finest thing. He's like a Honda and a Toyota had a child together, and they drive down the street with such good fuel efficiency. Oh, he's a god. But there's a lot of things to say about Frankfurt. They were a really good side last year. They're still in Europe somehow, and yet they've been horrific in the league. They're really close to relegation zone, but this win today has actually lifted them. They're now 5 points clear of Dusseldorf, who've just been absolutely smashed by Bayern. This is a huge result for them, especially considering Frankfurt was smashed by Bayern just 2 weeks ago. Filip Kostic, they have a really great player. I keep banging on about this, like 12 goals and 15-something assists. This Frankfurt team have not had it going until the last 2 match days. A 3-3 draw, followed by a 2-1 win over Wolfsburg. They've got form coming with them. They're a very talented side. They're a good side. They are still, as a team, having conceded more than they've scored. But I like the Eagles for this match. And I know you're going to talk about Bremen, and we both like Bremen and what they're doing right now. But I think Frankfurt might have just turned a corner. It's a huge result against Wolfsburg. I've got them to win this match 2-1.
Can I just quickly say something about Kamada watch? Because I'm actually, can I say something?
Yeah.
I actually really like him. He's actually really
Yes! Come on! You made fun of me the entire time, and I kept telling you, no, he's a good player. Come on.
He's got really good energy about him, and you can see he's just young and a bit raw. But it just shows his work rate over the last couple of games, along with Andre Silva. Been one of the reasons why they've had a turn. I really like the Freiburg result as well, coming back from 1-0 down and 3-1 down. Showed that they've got the fighting spirit, and as you said, they are a side that should be higher in the league, as should Werder Bremen. They should never be in this position, and I can't, after watching them over the last 3 games, despite that terrible defeat they had the first game back, I can't understand how they've got down there. They've looked really resolute, they've looked good going forward, and it's just they must have been so terrible in the first half of this season to find themselves in must-win games. And this, make no mistake about it, this really is a must-win game. They've just come off the back of a really good run of form. They carried out a good win last weekend with a 0-0 draw against Gladbach, so that was a good result. And they came up against Schalke. It was a good time to play Schalke, let's be honest. They hit Schalke hard early doors. They pressed them. They didn't make anything easy for them all the way through the game. And they got their rewards. It was a super goal by Bittencourt. He's in good form.
Love him.
Yeah, he's only scored 4 goals this season, but he looks like a player.
Second half, I think. Is it 3? Sorry, I know I'm cutting you off.
He scored. I think that's his second goal. Second goal in 3 games. But a wonderful goal. They won the ball back on the halfway line. They broke forward. It came to him on the edge of the box in a beautiful curled finish. And then they just held on. And I think for a side that's known for being terrible at the back, that's 3 clean sheets in a row now. And I think this is 2 sides that have turned the corner. And the pennies kind of dropped with Bremen that if we don't do this now, we are going to go down. We can't just keep saying we're too good to go down and relying on our history. We need to sort this out right now. Defensively, they were really good. Kevin Voigt, defensive holding midfield player, sorry, that's the word. Nicholas Mossiander as centre-back, they both had really solid games. And it was a real game where they were throwing their bodies on the line, and you could tell they really wanted to win. So what do I predict for this one? I honestly don't know. I've been going back and forth about it. I flip-flopping, but as you have taken a Frankfurt win, I think I'm going to go for a Bremen win. I think they're going to edge it. They're in good form. I think it's going to be a narrow win for Bremen. I think Bremen win by 2-1.
You hadn't even said 2-1. I'd already put it in the spreadsheet.
It'd be amazing if it was a high-scoring game. It's too much to lose for either side, especially for Werder Bremen. If this one does end in a draw, myself and Tom will have to do a tiebreaker because this will count as a point in our predictions as well, even though it's just a one-off game.
I am shocked, Ian, at you throwing this absolute wrench into our competition. But that does it, I think.
I think so.
I think that's it.
Let's have a quick wrap-up and then let's go home.
Football happened. We predicted what's going to happen in future football, and we love all of you.
Yes, good send-off, but I've got a better one. Football's coming back. Football's coming back hard in June. Get excited. We've got continuation of Bundesliga. Premier League's coming back. La Liga's coming back, and Serie A's coming back. You're going to see it all here. We're committed to do all of these game predictions for all of them on this channel. Please continue to support us. We love you all. Like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. And Thomas, have you got anything else to add?
Yeah, I'm changing our slogan. If you came here looking for detailed football analysis, you found it, because we're good at this.